Hello there, folks. I see you're not visible, so you are also invisible. I don't see you at all. Where are you there, people? I can't find you at all. Where are you right now? Oh, oh, there's one there. Thanks for stopping by. Where's my faithful one? Must follow me all over the place, which is cool. Yeah. Oh, anyway, today let's see, I ate a little bit and I walked around outside and hey, it's my friend from Russia. Hey, how are you today, my friend? How are you? All right. At least you're visible. I'm visible. And sometimes I feel like I want to be invisible. You're fine. Yeah, great. Me too. Me too. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Me too. Yeah. Yeah. So, I think anything happening out in Russia by any chance? Oops. Oh, or did you leave? Maybe. Yeah, it's probably. Oh, well, thanks for the like. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. That guy's such a great guy. Yeah. Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It must be those technical difficulties. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, third person. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Hi there, Alex. How you doing? I meet my friend from Russia. And my friend from Russia. I can't read your name. It's Alex. Okay. Now we know each other. Oh, yeah. Now we have the world to go around, don't we? Yeah. What makes the world go round? What makes the world go round? Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm just. Oh, thanks for the like. It's 2 likes. Thank you very much. Yeah. Your name's Igor. Hey, Igor. Yeah. All right. Igor. Oh, I always like that name, Igor. Yeah. 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 Oh, I always. Oh, well, when I was a kid, I always wanted to travel around the world, but never could. It takes money. It takes money to travel around the world, you know. Delicious Evian spring water. Yeah, ever since I've quit drinking, I've been feeling. Yeah, no, I like that name. I like that name. Yeah, yeah. I, I always interested in Russia myself, especially like I said, I like those interesting buildings they built in the 1800s. The one that swirly buildings. It's a neat building. I don't know how they built it, especially the technology back then. This was amazing. It's a little. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't drank since last month in my last video, so me speaking for myself, I kind of gave up on that because I was getting too angry. You know, I was getting too angry. The anger gene kicks in after I drink, so I decided to quit to make myself happier. You know, yeah. And plus, my father, when he was a heavy drinker, it ruined his health and killed him. So I don't want to end up like my father, you know. And my father's drinking friends he thought were his friends didn't care about him. No, after all he did for him, bought him meals, drove him all over the place on his gas, in his vehicle, and those ungrateful people never did anything for him. Nope, never did anything for him. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I speak. I only speak for myself. I'll never tell anybody else what to do. All you good folks, you do what you want. I just only speak for myself. Yeah, good night there, Igor. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks. Thank you, Igor. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, I do too, Alex. Sometimes my mind, like, it's kind of clouded too. And clouded, for me, clouded in anger and stuff, because anger is, yeah, I like Igor. Great guy. Great guy. Yeah. Imagine that. We talk to good folks all over the world. We on the other, yeah, practically on the other side of the world. That's so cool. Yeah, we can talk to folks on the other side of the world. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'll even watch those the military parades in Russia. Wow, like watching those lady law enforcement dance around. I mean, they march around. Excuse me, march around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want those ladies beating me up. No way. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah, yes. Yeah, sometimes we get folks around the world, yeah. Yeah. Great people. Great people around the world. Yeah. Yeah, I wish the world was one, but it isn't. In and the world was never one in history. The world is always this territory, that territory, this country, that country. That's the way it is, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The world is countries. Yeah, when we go to Canada, we got to pay for it now. I remember years ago, you go to Canada, you just go in. Now you got to pay money for a passport just to go to Canada. Yeah, I don't need to. Yeah, United States, that's big enough for me. United States is a big country. I mean, you can go from west and then back to west to east. Yeah, yeah. Only one bad part is that only 1% of the other. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. A lot of those check marks. You ever notice on your thing when you look for channels on the home page, you notice a lot of these recommended channels these days are their check marks. You ever notice that too? But then you see a lot of those check mark channels. I mean, I don't watch them. Let's see. Maybe I'll check some. I'll check my check marks real quick. Let's see. Check the check marks. Okay. Um, oops. Come on. Oh, let's see. Uh, let's see. Oh, there's one by John Maycroft. I'm not interested in. Yeah. Okay. L. Schlosser, not interested. Um, okay. Yeah, you see so many Yeah, you see so many channels these days. They try to push the checkmark channels on us these days. And I think yeah, I do. I do that sometimes too. You get those straw polls, I just tell them I don't like them. I just tell them I don't like them. Don't recommend it. That's what I do. I don't like it. Don't recommend it. Yeah. Because most of those checkmark channels, I don't recommend the checkmark channels because a lot of them, it's ah, they have dumb introductions and stuff like that. Real stupid introductions, and or sometimes yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say about those polls. They're yeah, they're really no use to me. It's just that these days YouTube wants us to pay for things too. They want to pay us to get the cooler tag words, for example, and we'll get this perk and that perk, and most of those perks don't really mean anything. Yeah, they don't mean anything. We got a lot more competition, and if there's ever another independent channel where they offer us $20 for advertising for I jump right away. For $20 I would. $20 a month, I'd jump so fast it would make the YouTube people's heads spin. And if all those independent channels left, YouTube will be a desert with check marks. A desert full of check marks. Yeah. I read about one channel. It was a family channel. Guy and his wife and some kids. They had like a family show, and YouTube put them on the kids thing. They lost a lot of advertising money, and they said those are my kids, and my kids want to be on the show, and now YouTube did nothing, and that family lost a lot of money. It was so weird. It was just a harmless family show like the Brady Bunch, or something like that. I guess they're not check marks, so that's probably why. Yeah, that's right. They're not check marked. Yeah. Yeah. What percentage is your phone battery life? Yeah. Yeah, percentage of my phone battery life. Let's see. Yeah, no, for me, I'd have to replug my Android phone every couple of days. So, but my old phone, my old Verizon from 10 years ago, you can plug that in once a week. And the only thing is it didn't have a speaker on there. Plus, the camera was crappy. And welcome to the room, fourth person. I forgot. Forgot to welcome people. Sorry about that. And welcome. Yeah. Oh, fourth person left. Thanks for stopping by there, fourth person. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. It's always nice for people to stop by to say hi, or be invisible or whatever. Lots of invisible people out there. Lots of visible people. Yeah. Well, back to yeah, yeah. Just yeah. I don't know. Like I say, YouTube needs competition. That's what they need. They need some competition. Yeah, they just don't have any right now. Vimeo, that's way behind. Then they have some other independent media stuff. You know, Yeah, and they're way behind too. You know. Yeah, yeah. It's going to take a miracle now because Google. They have so many neat things a person can do that all those other search engines they're way behind. Welcome to the room, fourth person. Um, yeah, they're so far behind Google. It's not even funny. Yeah, Google's been stomping on the. See, I got a Samsung Galaxy $20. Finally worked really well. Best performance I've gotten from a phone in years. I had it since October. It loads apps like and Google like a Dream Battery Life. Oh, cool. Yes, Samsung Galaxy for $20. Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, I got a T-Mobile HTC 11. Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can load videos on YouTube, but when I do it by phone, you do like a 5 minute video on it. It takes about half the day to upload, and like my desktop, where it goes a little faster. Yeah, that phone is just like put, 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 put. But hey, yeah, I'm not complaining. I remember the days where we had the dial phone. You, you. Yeah, I remember the days of the dial phone. Yeah, yeah. There's your good and bad points. And I don't like that plug-in charger thing. It falls out easy. You know, the plug-in charger falls out kind of easy, and yeah, the camera works good as long as you're not in a crowd or anything. Say if you're in some place where there's a lot of people speaking welcome to the room. Fifth person left, fourth person. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by, whoever you are. Okay, and see, back to phones here. Yeah, and I remember the days of the old dial phones. There are the pay phones. Pay phones used to be all over the place. Now they're hard to find. Yeah, those Snoopy phones are worth money actually now. Yeah, people. Oh, fourth person left. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, those Snoopy phones are actually worth money if they're in nice condition. Yeah, I've seen people paying big money for anything that's Peanuts. Especially Snoopy. That's the most popular one of the Charlie Brown characters. And you got Charlie Brown, of course, and then the others, I guess, whatever popularity people like. Let's see, what Peanuts character did I used to like myself? Let's see. I think I like Peppermint Patty, to be honest with you. Yeah, I like Peppermint Patty. But anyway, yeah, you ever saw that one when Charlie Brown was? Did you ever see when Charlie Brown was playing football and stuff in the '70s? That one Charlie Brown cartoon. That's funny. If you could find it, you'd be laughing your head. I laughed my head off when I see that. I mean, very accurate too. Yeah, when Charlie was getting knocked around, he goes, "I'm woozy." Yeah, a person gets hard enough to get woozy. Yeah, that's very accurate. Oh, you'll seen the Charlie Brown football a million times. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Champion Charlie Brown. I like that song too. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Any Charlie Brown stuff that's old, basically, is worth money. Yeah. Anything Charlie Brown or old Flintstone stuff is worth money. For example, you got old non-sport cards that's worth money. Yeah. Oh, he was a world. Yeah, he was pretending he was like the Baron von Rickenroffer of World War I. Yeah. World War One ace. There was a guy named Baron von Rickenroffer, or whatever his name was. Yeah, he was pretending he was the Baron. Yeah, he was this World War One ace who shot down a bunch of planes. Yeah. Luckily for the United States, they didn't have more than one Baron, or we'd lose the air war. Yeah, we'd lose the air war then if we if they would have had all the Barons on there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you have old tobacco stuff, tobacco cans, that's worth money, like Camel and stuff like that. And old Marlboro stuff, I wish I'd have saved all that, but I screwed up. I used a Marlboro backpack like an idiot, so that's my fault. Didn't know at the time. Yeah, people don't think of collecting. And now with eBay and stuff, as you noticed, those collector's items don't sell nearly as fast because so many people saved and collected this stuff that now people hardly bid for collector's items anymore, I've noticed. Yeah, it's weird. Before, when first put a collector's item up, people bid like crazy. Yeah. Rick and Morty. Yeah. Yeah, cartoons are different because, well, I guess, I don't know. I guess, whatever. I don't know if it's because the kids like the cartoons or the parents told the executives to make the cartoons a certain way. But we can get DVDs and stuff like that of cartoons now. Of course, if a person goes to a thrift shop, you're not going to find any Peanuts DVDs or anything like that, or any or videos, because those will be gone. I bet before it even goes on the shelf, I bet as soon as they see that, they probably hide it and take it home with them. I wouldn't doubt it. Because you ever notice when a person goes to the thrift shops, I bet a lot of the best stuff is taken. Yeah, that's why when you go to thrift shops, you don't see really any Peanuts stuff. And for music, you'll never see the Beatles or nothing like that, or Elvis Presley, or you don't see a lot of things. Yeah, you don't see a lot of stuff. Yeah, person's got to really keep their eyes out what they buy at thrift shops and stuff. Yeah, yeah, DVDs are going to be obsolete. Oh yeah, yeah, DVDs. Yep. Yeah. And I remember music was CDs. Now they have like MP3s and stuff like that now. So yeah, even the CDs are out of style, and yeah, CD is good enough for me. I mean, that beats a cassette or a record. Yeah. Yeah, records were worth a lot of money for a while, but I've noticed record prices have kind of dropped again because so many people sell their stuff on the internet auctions, and when one person sells this for $50, they'll have another one. Then the price goes down, down, down. Then after all, nobody buys it. So that's how it works. Yeah. Yep. VHS. Yeah, it did start in the 70s. Come to think of it. Yep. VHS tape started about the late 70s. I think it was VHS. They started, I think 77 or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And went through the 80s. And trouble with the VHS tapes, they wore out pretty fast after a while, I've noticed. They wore out pretty fast. Yeah. Especially if a person uses them often. Then you got to rewind it and you got to wait. I mean, it was great for its time. Yeah, it was great for its time. But after a while, you know, yeah, you see VHS tapes sometimes at some thrift shops, but yeah, they a lot of them end up in the free bin. You know, they end up in the free bin. They put them like in a cart or in a something like that. Oh, free if you want it. No, I won't take it for free. Not me. And all my VHS tape things I got, they're given away. So yeah, they're all gone. They're gone for good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We had the reel to reel stuff too. Yeah, get some old reel to reel films. Let's see. well, struggle. That's a good question. I guess some people would call it a struggle, but for me, I've had worse struggles than that before, to be honest. But I remember when I was a kid, I had this little black and white TV like this we watched downstairs. We were kids before that. We didn't really have like one TV set, and I had a late uncle named Ed who lived with us. Oh, he had to watch his favorite TV shows. Yeah. Oh, he had to, and he paid half the rent, so we had to let him. So unless he's gone, we snuck and watched TV. And cassette tape recorders were expensive, so we didn't get that. And I got cassette tape recorders. They used to be like what $40 for those things, and some of them didn't even last. Some of them didn't even last. I remember that. Yeah, those old cassette tape recorders. Yeah, yeah. But even before that, just think of our ancestors that rode in the horse and buggy days. Yeah, just like my grandfather when he rode his horse and buggy to Hinsdale, Montana for his land, you know. There's some Peltier ancestors coming from France to Canada and then go on horse and buggy to Winnipeg from the east coast of Canada on a horse and buggy. Imagine that, a horse and buggy. And then go on one of those kind of ships, you know, where they, let's see. Yeah, I think it was before the steel ships. Yeah, that was before they built the Titanic, which they claimed was unsinkable, but there's no such thing as an unsinkable ship. Yeah, it was a cold trip. I think they waited till summer to go and stuff, and yeah, but during the winter too. Yeah, because it took a while, for the horse and buggy to go across land where you didn't have like paved roads or anything. It's just like dirt. Yeah, 1912. You're right about that. Yeah, well, it was 1912. Yeah. Yeah, that was cold. And then it was a cold trip because it took a long time for the horse and buggy to go across. Sometimes the wagon wheel would break, and it took a long time just to build a wagon wheel because you needed your tools and stuff to build the wagon wheels. And then you had to feed your horses, trade your horses from one horse to another. And it's hard to tell if your team of horses is sick or whatever. Yeah, so families would put all their possessions in a wagon, and then they have family. You could have like 8 kids in a wagon, and those 2 horses would be pulling it. I mean, that's a lot of weight for. I mean, even though those horses are big and strong, I mean, that's a lot of weight to pull a wagon, a bunch of possessions, and a bunch of people on it. Oh, yeah. Boy, we sure wouldn't pull anything very heavy for even on paved roads. We wouldn't want to pull things very, very long. Yeah. Thank goodness for the modern machinery we had. Okay. Well, then we had the modern engines. We had the steam engines, and then we had the gasoline engines. I guess the gasoline went over the steam because it was easier to start the gasoline engine than the steam engines. Because steam engines, you had to do a lot just to start. Yeah, I would want to start a Stanley Steamer in 1915. Not me. You have to go through 10, 12 different things just to start it and drive it. And it didn't drive very far, the Stanley Steamer. You know, drive about what, 10 miles and it conked out. Yeah. But give them credit though, they invented that stuff. Yeah. Bourbon, aged bourbon. I don't think I'd risk drinking old bourbon, but an old bourbon bottle would be worth money. Yeah, an old bourbon bottle would be worth money as long as the label has been taken care of real well. Yeah, an old bourbon bottle would be worth a lot of money, depending on who owned the bourbon bottle. Say I see a king of some country once owned it, and it's verified to be worth a lot of money. And how many kings? Out of the whole world's population, how many people are kings, or celebrities in that matter, inventors and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. Well, just think in the old days in the old West, like I know I've said it in other videos, I guess, how they tested alcohol, how good it was. They used to pour it on the rocks and set it on fire. And if it burns really well, that means the alcohol is great. That's how they judge how great alcohol was. They poured it in the rocks and set it on fire. The more it burns, the better. That's so weird. Yeah, yeah. That gets me to thinking when you can burn it like fire. Yeah, yeah. This old body. Yeah, yeah. Bourbon and yeah. Let's see. An old corkscrew bottle. Yeah, that's true. An old corkscrew bottle. Yeah, that's one in a billion. Yeah, and some presidents. I don't think. I think some presidents were sober too. I know some drank and some were sober. I know. I think a president named Harrison. He was a drunk. Yeah, and well, Ulysses S. Grant was a drunk. Um, but yeah, corks. Yeah, one of those champagne bottles. Yeah. Oh, there's presidents that drink champagne. Sure, you know. We know. Yeah, we know. Woodrow Wilson would be drinking champagne. We know that. You can tell by he looks. He would. Yep. Oh, it'd be nice if we can find those old stuff, but it's hard to find. There's only so many places on Earth a person can find things. Like so many places on Earth. Yeah. Only so many places on Earth. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Oh boy. Think. Hmm. Thinking here. Yeah. Oh. I guess hmm, well, April will be ending pretty soon anyway. Hmm. Yeah, April will be ending soon. Yeah, should be a lot of rain next week, I guess. So yeah, it hasn't rained much in April. Doesn't seem to. Hmm. Say April showers bring May flowers. Hardly any rain will bring May dust and dirt. Yeah. Anyways, oh boy. Think. It's here to. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's intelligence in the bottom of the sea. Yeah, there's living things actually in the bottom of the sea. Yeah, there's fish that live way down there actually, and there's crawly things that live down there. You know. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I would want to be way down there. Just think of those depth charges for the pot. It'd be something. Yeah. No, I'd rather stay up on land. Mm-hmm. I'd rather stay up on land myself, but well, they did find a Titanic with a bunch of those old stuff a while back. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes those divers go find those ships with treasure. Of course, they try to get investors to invest, and if they find something, the investors get extra money, you know. But then who knows if those divers cheat? Who knows? Yeah, the water pressure. Yeah, yeah, and the water pressure. That wouldn't be good for a lot of water creatures. Even I don't even think sharks can like go way down there. Sharks gotta like go near the surface. I know dolphins sometimes have to go up in the surface to breathe, and so do whales. And there's fish that do too. Like you know, yeah, there's all kinds of creatures down there. Yeah, all kinds of interesting things down there. And if a person goes by the Gulf of Mexico, you see a lot of oil derricks on the water, and of course, a lot of the oil spills have made the vegetation disappear. Yeah, but as they say, people in the United States want their cheap gas, so we're going to get that oil someplace. So we drill the oil down in the Gulf and on land too. Yeah. Of course, I use that stuff too myself. I admit it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that water pressure down there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think the deepest part of the water, I think, is in the Pacific Ocean, obviously. Yeah, because the Pacific Ocean is large. So get to the middle of the ocean in the Pacific. Yikes. At 43 degrees. Yeah. Yeah. 43 degrees here. And some places it's so cold that we can't, you'll have to wear jackets head to toe. In some places it's so warm, even what I'm wearing is too hot. This dark colors would not be good for hot weather because the sun would soak hot the clothing, and then this hat too wouldn't be any good. I'd have to wear a light colored hat, obviously. So yeah, it's funny how colors and weather go together. It's just so weird. I learned that from a home economics teacher. Yeah, and the home economics teacher said too that the reason the astronauts wear light clothing, light as possible, is so this, so the sun doesn't bake them in or something like that. Yeah, it was very interesting. I didn't even know that. And I thought, wow. Yeah. Yep. Ow. Whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta think here. Yeah. I just. Yeah, I wish I could win my lottery tickets, but I only you get close once in a while, and that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, welcome to the room, fourth person. Welcome. Welcome to the room. It's nice having people in the room. Yeah, it's always nice. All those nice people come in and come out. Hey, wait a minute. Gee whiz. You know what I forgot to do? I did. Wait a minute. I got to do this. I'll be right back. Ah, yeah. Okay. There. Yeah. You haven't been to the casino, I think 15, 20 years. Oh, the ones that left, thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Yeah. I used to go to the casinos pretty often, but I lost interest after all because I was losing too much. So then they got lottery tickets now. So person just go to the store now and get the lottery tickets. Oh, welcome to the room, fourth person. Um, yeah, I yeah, I used to like to go to the casino, but like I say, just no luck. So always got to remember, 97% of the money goes to the casino. 3% goes to winnings. That's what's been told. What I've heard. 97% goes to the house. It's like when a person goes and plays craps, you're going to lose in craps, chances are. Yeah, gambling is a disease. Yeah. Yep. So many people have lost their money gambling. There's people that lost millions and millions of dollars or euros or uh, rubles or dong. Vietnam is dong for money. Okay. And in gambling, people all over the world have lost tons of money in gambling. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. Yeah. Gambling is a disease. Yeah. Yeah. I try to like I say, I don't buy too many tickets, just enough for hope. Keeps me from drinking at the bars for myself. So, because when a person buys a glass of beer these days and go from $3 to whatever you pay at the ballpark, if you a person watches professional sports, that you pay astronomical amount of money just for a glass of alcohol. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll just think, well, professional athletes, they're just getting bigger all the time. It's just so weird. Speaking of professional athletes, yeah, yeah, baseball players. I mean, pitchers are like 6'2", 6'5", 6'7", 6'8". These are all tall guys. Some are, no, they're not really that heavy anymore. A couple of them might be. Yeah, $15 for a can of beer at Target Field. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can wait that out, brother. I can wait that out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of Target Field, yeah, that's so much. It looks so much better in the Metrodome. Yeah, yeah, I've been in that Metrodome a couple of times, and I like the Metrodome, but well, I don't know. When I saw a bunch of people running around the field pretending like they were playing NFL football, I just thought to myself, why would anybody want to get tackled on it? That's like concrete. So I mean, even the announcers in football said when they played in like artificial turf, it's like playing in the street, you know. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's up to politicians what they do. Politicians do what they want to do, as we all say. Yeah, then people, when it comes to voting, people vote for the same ones over and over and over again. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm a non-political channel, but there's more than two political parties to vote for, though. There's plenty of others, easy to do, all the same when a person looks on the ticket, easy to do. I mean, even a dumbbell like me knows that, you know. Yeah, so I say, just yeah, you gotta. Yeah, most of those, a lot of them, see, they come from rich families. A lot of them are like all for their interests and stuff, and they got people believing them. That's the way it goes. But like I say, they're politicians. You're Alex, and I'm Randy, and my other chatters are chatters, and we're the little ants that, or no, we're the flies that get eaten by the praying mantis, and we're gonna flies that get eaten by the Venus flytrap. That's what we are, actually. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. Ah, man. Yeah, yeah, yep. I just, you know, that's why, like I said, that's why I'd rather be a non-political channel myself. Speaking for myself, there's political channels out there. That's fine. Those that want to be a political channel, I mean, go ahead. Great, good for them. But I just don't want to be a political channel. Oh, speaking of that, there's, yeah, oh yeah. Then there's a lot of celebrities like singers and actors and stuff. Okay, first they'll start non-political, but as soon as they get enough money where they can choose what they want, then they choose their political party. I noticed that. Yeah, that and the singers too. Yeah, it's the way it works. Yeah, that's the way it works. Hmm. That's the way it works. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm so. I got to think of. Well, yeah, that. Well, yeah, yeah, I can just think of. Yeah, go golfing. Yeah, I'm a terrible golfer. Yeah, in one hole, it'd probably take me about 20 shots. Oh, the one person left. Thanks for stopping by. Fourth person, thanks for stopping by. Now we're three. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go golfing. There you go. Yeah, I take probably about 12 shots for a hole. Yeah, I understand that power shot. Yeah. Anyways, I'd rather play the individual sports than team sports. I mean, I'd rather play tennis and stuff than, you know, baseball because at least in tennis, you got yourself to blame. Or if I have a tennis partner, I make sure I get a tennis partner who only plays for fun because I'm such a bad tennis player. And you play those team sports, you get those real good players, and then if like I'm lousy, they get mad. You know how that goes. Yeah, yeah, and you know how that goes. I'm sure just like Alex when a while back when we used to play football, you'd go against a certain team and you notice a certain team will always run down the weak side. Yeah, I don't think I played tennis. Wow, boy, like 20 or 30 years, but it just seems that less and less people are really interested in playing tennis because I remember years ago, I used to drive by a tennis court, there'd be people playing tennis. Now you don't see anybody. Then you'll see a few kids out in the park swinging, but excuse me. Other than that, you don't really see people playing ball or anything very often. Or you don't see that too much because you know things are different. Yeah, things are different than they used to be. Mm-hmm. Well, more of the poor people, I guess, play ball. Sure, more of the real poor people who can't afford internet. Yeah, more of the poor people can't play internet. Yeah. Ugh. Oh boy. This. Ah boy. I'm so. Yeah, I know what you mean about being bored. Yeah, when you don't have much money, you can't do much. Yeah. I can only drive my car so much. I mean, gotta be careful of those car repair bills because they'll kill you in the garage. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You don't see that. No, no, not in the areas we're in. No. Yeah, I'm sure in the. I think there's more activities in like the poor sides of town and stuff like that in a bigger city. You see a lot of people playing basketball and stuff. Because basketball, all a person's got to do is buy a basketball, and there's basketball hoops. Basketball can go to a thrift shop for like $2-3 and buy one there, and it'd be five, and there you go. You got a basketball on your hands. Yeah, and well, for football, there's football, and if a person can find a field and kids can play football, and of course baseball equipment's expensive. You got the bat and the gloves and the catching equipment, especially expensive. I mean, how many people are going to buy catching equipment? You know, yeah. You ever notice in just say like big league baseball, for example, I think some of the catchers that are the best, I think they're the ones that got lucky. They got catching equipment all the time, and kept playing catcher. Yeah, yeah. In baseball too, you see these guys. They play like 15 years, and they will bat about 100, 160 or something like that. Can barely hit out of the infield, but as long as they can play defense, the catcher, there you go. You got a job in baseball. Yeah, you got a job in baseball. Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. Oh man. Well, anyway, yeah, pretty soon. Yeah. I guess a couple more minutes. So. Yeah, well, the rules were different in the 70s. They have videos on YouTube in the 70s on those highlights on NFL football. I never saw that with was it Pat Summerall and Tom Brookshire? They saw those highlights back in the 60s and 70s and stuff. Yeah, they show those highlights. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you can see why poor John Mackey died of uh, Alzheimer's, because that guy was tackled very hard. Yeah, he caught a lot of balls, but he got punished. Yeah, and old running back Jim Kick, he died of Alzheimer's too. You know, and yeah, so many players, back then they hit helmet to helmet and stuff like that, and they say for football, when the defense and offense crash together constantly, it's like two cars hitting at 30 miles an hour continuously, and I believe it. Yep, it's two cars crashing at 30 miles an hour. Yeah, the brain. Yeah, they got that. Yeah, they got that. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to play defense these days in football. I'm sure most people want to play offense in football now. Back then, a lot of people used to want to play defense, but yeah, looks like a lot of people want to play offense now. Hey, so you ever notice the scores? Now, if you ever see a shutout in pros in college or even high school, shutouts are just rare. Yeah, that way, yeah. Yeah, that's true. But unfortunately, yeah, 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 yeah. It comes to, I suppose I'm going to go now since it's about an hour. So thank you, everybody, for dropping by, and have a good night, and bye now.